Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Four Checks channel. My name is Justin Burch.
And I'm Will Godbey.
And we wanted to start doing some different kind of content than just the podcast to kind of fill up some niches that we feel like we haven't seen as much content-wise. And one thing I really wanted to, I've had in my mind for a long time, is the idea of taking retro characters and having them show off in standard. After all, we've seen UVS Games does love reprinting a lot of different retro characters in some form or fashion into standard. Whether it's something like Morrigan having some of her abilities taken for Allura, or we see Clark's like commit one foundation ability get used in Hood. We wanted to see what would some of these characters look like in a standard environment. So we figured we'd make a game out of it. Every single week when we're doing one of these episodes, we are each going to spin upwards of 2 characters, and then whichever character we get, we have to build a standard deck with that character. Now, some rules that are important to understand for anybody who is not aware of how retro might be different. We are following Neo Standard for most of the characters. That means that they only get they cannot stack with other versions of their character. If you pull Deku 1, you're stuck with Deku 1. If you pull a 7th cross character, we haven't put the one hand size ones in. You can only play that 7th cross character. There are a couple of exceptions like Heidi or the Angels, but we'll get to those if they come up. Additionally, you have to follow standard deck building rules, so you can only play these characters off of one symbol plus attuned. And other than that, it is pretty much just this character exists in standard. The only other thing is if they have a thing named on them, like Eraserhead has a race, Tokuyami has Summon Dark Shadow. If they have something on them, you are required, or you are allowed to play any number of copies of that respective card. So you're allowed to bring that card into standard as well. Other than that, you are stuck purely with the standard options. So if there's nothing else to say, would you like to spin first, or would you like me to spin first, Will?
You know what? Go ahead and spin for me then.
I'll spin for you. So the rule for the spins is he is going to get this initial spin. He gets he's getting a MHA1 Shoto Todoroki. So that's an easy one to come people in. Do you want to be playing a 150 card deck?
No,
So
I don't.
So Will has the option now. He can either keep this character or he can respin, and he is stuck with whatever he gets on the respin.
I'm gonna respin and get Asui too, but give it to me.
Absolutely, let's do it.
I just don't like Todoroki.
He's gonna get Mortal Kombat Goro, and I'm quitting the game.
That's gonna be so good.
Oh, we're getting something retro. Tira 1.
So Tira 1. I will take that.
Tira 1, that's pretty good. So let's go and pull up for anyone who's not aware of what Tira 1 does. So Tira 1 says, after the combat phase begins, draw 1 card when she is at desperation, so when she's at less than half health. And additionally, when she plays a combo ability once per turn, add 1 of your opponent's foundations to their momentum. So she is, when she's at less than half health, which in this case is 9, she is a 9-hander. And whenever she gets a card pool, or combos, she gets a D build. It's going to be pretty hard when AOT 1 and afterwards have next to no combos. Now I get to choose
amount of combos, so it's fine.
Yeah. I'm sure you can fight something. You can combo with Potato. She has life, right? No, she has not. Never mind.
No. She has one dead symbol and 1 non-AOT symbol.
Zach, we are going to be deck building live. We're going to take we're going to have 45 minutes from when both characters are selected to build these characters. So I could choose Todoroki, but you know what? We've seen Todoroki in MHA1, so I'm going to, instead of taking the one you didn't choose, I'm going to respin.
Sure.
So I get...
for what it's worth, there are 12 results on the symbol for combo.
I get Miska 2. Reveal 1 ally card from your hand. Make your opponent discard 1 card. And then after your flash attack resolves by checking a 5 or greater, You can commit one of your opponent's foundations or ready one that has not been readied this combat phase. So it's going to be Miska 2 versus Tira 1. I don't know who has the advantage here. It'll be very interesting to see.
Yeah, I don't either. There's some cool things I can do with the few combo cards I already have, but I'm not exactly sure which one of these is actually better.
I'm going to have to see.
The ally package is pretty good.
Yeah, we are going to get access. We have orders, so we're going to get stuff like Badgie, but we're going to have to figure this out. All right. So with that in mind, we will now both have 45 minutes. You're going to mainly see it from my perspective, but we're going to both kind of talk through it. We're going to have 45 minutes to build these characters before we take them into a best of 3 game. So we will be playing our games at 4:56 CST. So with that in mind, I'm going to go and start taking a look at what my character can do. So, and by the way, chat, if you guys have any suggestions for either of our decks, we will be looking at chat. Please feel free to comment and make suggestions and try to help us out, because these are 2 characters that we might be a little desperate for.
I played this character before. It's fine.
I have not played this character before. So let's go and look first of all. If we go Flash, and then we've got what? Air, Order, and Void. What flashes do we have, first of all, that are attuned? Wow. I was hoping for more than what I have. Okay.
So I'm going to tell you right now, I get 1 solid attack that I don't have to worry about any kind of deck building with. I get the Kurama combo attack that adds a card to the to your card pool.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so okay, immediately on Void, I'm seeing stuff. Void, we can go Tornado Fist on, and Gently Theft and Bullets. Ooh, do we got like a real Void Flash deck here? Let's make sure it's set to standard right now. Okay. So we'll do Void for our symbol, Air, Order attuned. All right, let's start with just the. Let's go and make a new deck. Miska Flash. Sadly, none of these have ally, but we do have enough non-character cards that have ally. So we're going to grab 4 Bullets, 4 Gently Theft, 4 Tornado Fist. I just realized, I was like, oh, Badgie's a ally. Badgie will be great here. And then I remembered that none of my attacks will have an enhanced step. That's a problem.
Yeah, let me get a free 3 damage. It's great.
So let's take the 4 Gauntlet. Dire Assault's not bad for hand ripping. Maybe we just throw in Dire Assault. And then we'll have to see if there's any good non-flashes we want to put up. If you don't put Red Gauntlet in your deck, you're disowned. I have Red Gauntlet in here already. Give me a break. Also, this is a 4 damage move. I don't know if that's correct or not right now. Let's see here. We're going to need stuff that is responses for offense. What responses do we have? We're not removing any cards, probably. Oh, first we need to just figure out, what are we going to do with allies? Ally.
Okay.
Ooh, Carnival Barker's crazy, right? Like, Carnival Barker is a guaranteed 4
It's a very good card, yeah.
Like, we're going to play a shit ton of allies. I need to check to see if any of the ones I put in were weapons, but I don't know. Sean's pretty bad because we don't have an enhanced step. We're not transforming. Smokescreen's pretty good defense. I think we do just need to play Smokescreen to have it. Ooh, support your friends. Just makes our stuff harder to block. We'll play 2 Mashos.
And my moves are so weird.
Dude, I know. Yo, we get Barrier Shield. Barrier Shield's an ally. I'm in. All right, we got a deck.
I think I lose.
We got this. We got this on lock now.
Oh man, do I be ballsy and play this this Flurry of Bows? Just so I can activate my combo face down card.
Let's see here. I think that's like a good starting point. Card to leave their card pool. Reveal Barrier Shield, stare at your opponent. Hell yeah. Uh, we, let's see here. What are we at for cards right now with like what we've locked in? 30, 38 cards. Are any of these weapons, by the way? No weapon, no weapon, no weapon, no weapon, no weapon. Wow. Okay. No, that's fine. Jared, you're bad right now. Void, air, order. Back to our allies. Are we allowed to play with the revealed AOT3 cards? Yes or no?
I'll let you make that decision. Although I'm putting myself at a disadvantage if that is the case, because I only have one symbol.
Nah. We won't, because we don't know how every card's gonna look out. Plus, maybe they'll get erratas or something. Although
Right.
I may cheat later on if I'm out of cards.
Fair. Oh, that's so good.
Ooh, Uratogi's is just like a form speed draw, which we kind of need.
It's probably fine. What other cards did I get?
Is that just bullying against you?
It might be. I don't know, man.
Because I could play top pro heroes and just make you lose combo.
True, you could.
But I would never be so cruel.
Man, you're so lucky that Heroes Clash rotated out. Because Blood Moon Rending in this character might actually go crazy.
I can't play 12 actions, but boy, hold
Sure you
hostage.
can.
Hold hostage
Sure
would be
you can.
really funny here. All right. That's a 0 diff that works with our character. We'll throw it in.
Maybe swap the evil.
Let's see.
Oh, it's so unfortunate. If I swap to evil, I get 2 really good combo cards that have combo face down, but then I lose all my easy ways to flip a card face down.
I'm just debating if you can kill me or not with this character.
I probably not. I'm just debuilding the fuck out of you.
I was like, do I respect you or do I not respect you?
You probably don't respect me. Let's be honest.
In this specific situation.
Yeah, these. I'm a 19 health character that can't put stats on things. I'm just debuilding you, and my options are kind of limited. I might just be in danger. You have a much better. You have a much better package than I do, I think.
Let's see here. We gotta look for response speed stuff. That's gotta make the cut. Yeah. I am thinking Chainsaw Nomu probably replaces Dire Assault. Like, Dire Assault feels like I'm being too greedy, especially with 2 other 5 dips that I want to play early. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Chainsaw Nomu goes in. Plus, if I have less... Plus, you're debuilding me. I'm going to have a good shot of having less foundations than you. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's probably true.
All right.
I get... Oh, I do get that card. That actually might be worthwhile.
Oh, we should probably have Miska actually in here. That's a secret, Justin. I'm always right. Sure, Zach, bud. You're welcome to believe whatever makes you feel better.
Let me just cut that card altogether. Hell yeah.
It's probably a 2.
Get this attack out of here.
Okay, I think I have enough ally. Now I just need, like, stuff that is, like, gonna win me the game.
That's not the card. That's what it's called. Okay.
Oh, I do need to be on the right symbols. Hold on. Air, order, and then our main symbol's void. Move top card of your deck after you move 1 or more cards. No. Oh, we just play like 2 Nonagon.
Yeah, that hurts.
Go over to elasticity and put 4x in here. I mean, is elasticity good here? What is elasticity doing for us here? Let's see here. Elasticity. After an attack is blocked or next attack, and after ever plays a stun ability, yeah, we'll put it in.
Okay.
It's response speed, damage speed, manipulation. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right there.
All right, I have my attack package set up. It's not great, but it's something.
Yeah.
I think we just play these.
51.
City Rampage.
Just play a Rampage deck. Don't care about anything else.
Literally nothing. I think I'm playing maybe 2 5-diffs. Maybe 3.
You may play the first enhancement step. No. We're not on the symbol that got to do things when readied, right?
Do what?
You know what? I'm cheating. I'm putting an AOT3 card in.
Wow. Wow. I mean,
hey, sup, Sea-Dog? Good to see you.
I have like nothing that works for that, so I would follow suit, but I don't have anything.
I just saw Stables work that says when this is ready, draw a card. And
fair.
I'm like, nope, you know what? Screw it. I will be a dirty cheater.
Play one of these.
And then we'll play 2 Yelena, because I think Yelena's probably good in this world. Actually, is she? We don't get to
play too many assets.
Yeah, your debuild nest. Probably having some rebuilds good. What's our block zones looking like? How bad are we blocking right now? We have 0 low blocks currently.
We don't need those.
We have 0 fucking low blocks.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Okay. Let's actually look here. Void, air, order. Visions is probably okay. What's the speed of all our moves? I think too many of them are above 3 speed. I try to place a deck that reduces the speed. Image, no. We should probably play a couple Mikas. Getting a turn after you. Okay. To catch you up, Sea-Dog, I don't know if you're aware of this part. So we're playing retro characters for this. He's playing Tira 1, and I'm playing Miska 2. You might notice that neither of those characters pump damage. So I don't think the game's going to end on turn 2.
No. I mean, I have 19 health. You could just draw 5 attacks.
That is true. My plan is to just murder you.
What are your symbols again?
My symbols are void, air, and order.
Okay. Guess I don't have to worry about that card.
I guess Internet Sensation's like worth it. Let's see here. We can probably play 4 Reluctant just because it's like -1 damage and it's a low block. Yeah. Okay, and that's all we've got. So let's see here. Gotta get some more in here. There's gotta be some other good low one I'm missing.
Nah.
We'll play 2 Coronation. That card's funny.
Should play this as a 1-0.
Sea-Dog, you used to play Miska? Great. You can tell me how to like not go horribly wrong with this. Let's see here. After attack is completely blocked, that's probably not worth it. We'll play 3 Rifle Arm. That's like good speed hate. So sideboard play Lord Raptor. Yeah, I wish. I'd be so down. Oh, wait. Why aren't we playing Incubating? Yo, we're 4xing Incubating. This card's crazy.
Yeah, it's a really good card.
I am at 77 cards. That is probably too many. Okay. What do we start cutting?
I'm still looking at foundations.
Why did we skip that one? I'll throw it in here for now, but I don't know if... Because he's combo. I guess he has to be playing 2 attacks a turn, so like it has to be pretty decent here, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm very rarely just going to be poking you.
Also, I didn't check. Is there a void non-flash that we should be... Or void order or air non-flash we should be playing? The answer cannot be walk the dog. We are on the one symbol that does not get walk the dog.
Walking that dog.
Like target commit one is just so good.
How much momentum hate do I get on my symbol?
Gobble Bolt? Oh, that's just mean. Wait, does your character say when a combo...
My character says when I play the ability. You canceling it doesn't stop me from playing.
Thank God. I was going to be like, man, if it says resolved, I would be so tempted to be mean.
Guess we just play some zeros.
Oh, do we just run Throat Slitter? Because we just rip... We rip at the start of our turn, and then we rip a second one, and then we tell you, like, hey, you better have held 3 cards to block. That's kind of fun.
Problem is, you're just playing a bunch of flash attacks, so, like, defensive enhances are so bad for me.
Hey, you will tell me if you're playing backups, right?
I'm playing exactly 1 backup. I'm playing 2 copies of said backup, but I'm playing exactly 1 backup card.
I could make a violent animus shot a flash if you have that 1 backup in.
You sure could.
Ho ho. We definitely could
play this card.
We definitely could move a little bit away. Sweeping daggers. I don't think swaggers is it this time, Zach, because like he's playing too many things that...
Majority of my attacks say combo on them.
Yeah, so it's kind of icky if his only good stuff are combos.
Yeah, I'm literally not afraid of daggers with any of these cards in my deck list right now.
Trigrav, on the other hand, Trigrav does
that card's good.
Trigrav does sound kind of terrifying against him. You have off topic. We got a little time to kill.
Sure.
How often are you scrolling through the AOT 1 cards and see something you've never seen before?
I don't know about seeing something I've never seen before, but I've certainly had a lot of moments recently where I've looked at a card from like AOT and I've been like, "Oh, that card does that." I remember seeing this art in this name. I don't remember doing this.
What is the last time you looked at Clear the Perimeter?
I don't remember. What does that card do?
It's a 6 diff, 6 high for 6. It's bad. Deadlock, stun 4, blitz at a backup from a stage to its owner's momentum.
Huh.
I've looked through AOT 1 multiple times. I swear to God, they just added this card. I don't think I've ever pulled it. I know I have, but it feels like I've never even pulled that card.
Is this deck just bad? This deck is just bad. I think this character is terrible in this meta.
What? The 19 health character that has 1 set of combos she can run really well, who only other ability is drawing when she's at 9 or less health?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think that character's going to go great.
Uh-huh.
All right, we're going to throw in Trigrav. We're
Zero
gonna...
that bad. Gross.
Hey, you good cutting at 30 minutes? I don't think we need the full 45.
How much time we have left?
We have used up 20 minutes, basically.
Yeah, it's fine. All I have to do is cut it down, I think. Let me look at my number of cards. Oh, I don't even think I have to cut it down. I think I'm at 60 now. 58. Okay, I'm a little above 60, so I need to just cut a few.
What about the 5/2 Spirit Glass? I don't know, dude. I think that card's kind of bad.
I think that card's cool.
I think it's cool.
All right. Yeah, I think that's the best I can do with this. This is bad.
Okay. So
my biggest problem is that like my best cards aren't synergistic with a lot of the foundations that exist in the game right now.
Zach, you still in chat, Zach? Will you let me remove Red Gauntlet from my deck? No.
What does Red Gauntlet do again?
Destroy after this attack deals damage. Your rival ruins 2. Deadlock response after this attack is completely blocked. Destroy 3 rival foundations.
Ew. I don't like that. Kill that card.
Wait, you hold on. Is this reverse psychology? Because if you're telling me you think that card's like good, maybe
I mean, I certainly don't like destroying 3 foundations, but everything else about that card does not sound good.
I guess that's my screw you if you try to go to deadlock. Is you have to eat this attack. Okay. Right. But then what do I cut from here? We keep the 3 high for 6 because we need to like play stuff that kills you.
I still have no way to put stats on cards. I'm just killing you by crossing my fingers. That is the biggest issue with my symbols and what I'm trying to do with this deck is trying to do. There's like no way to put damage on things.
I think at that point Chainsaw Nomu probably has to die. Or is bullets worse? Chainsaw Nomu or bullets? Huh. Chainsaw over bullets? I think you guys are right. I think you're right. I think bullets is too much a 3-speed move, right? Whereas Chainsaw Nomu is a 4-speed move, which is better. Yeah, we'll throw in we'll throw that one in. Or just play 23 because you have like 10. That's not terrible. Let's see here. What do we start cutting? We gotta cut 10 cards to put us at like a reasonable number. Coronation dies. Coronation's being too cute with it. Uratogi's good. Masho's is an ally. Does Smokescreen die? What's our block zones looking like? No, we need a mid block to die.
I wish I had more good like death combo cards. Because I would love to be on death with this character. Because I would be able to draw. I mean, I'm already like a 9-hander a lot of the time, but like I would be able to draw so many cards.
I think Support Your Friends and Yelena probably both die. I think I'm being too greedy with those. We have to cut like 8 more to feel good. I'm gonna kill Mikasa defeats. I think I'm okay partialing you. Why does this character only have 25 health?
Oh, that means it's not that hard for me to kill you. Cool, we're happy. Yeah, I think I'm as happy as I'm gonna get with this deck.
72. I need to cut like 3 cards.
I'm at 65.
Top Row Heroes is me bullying you. I'm cutting Top Row Heroes. Okay.
You gotta let the game have some kind of value to it.
Yeah.
If you just immediately murder me, it's not fun. Which I think you're still gonna do either way, but
so we're at 69. Do we stay at the funny number? Or we cut 3 more of these?
How many attacks are you running?
20.
Oh, you're never gonna see your attacks.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we cut.
Like I'm at 65 with 21.
I don't care about your defensive foundation, so I think Masho dies. And we'll cut Smokescreen down to like 2. And then that will give me room for 3 more what do we run as our 3 more here? We are going to run, I think this one's fun, and I'm going to throw it in here. We've got enough 4 divs. We're going to run like 3 throat slitters.
Yeah, now I'm just like watching what you're doing because I think I'm done.
That also gives us a powerful. Means that you can never feel like you can go down to 2 foundations. Or 2 cards in hand. Also, we can like put you at 2, and if you're going to draw, we can barrier shield you and then powerful this. Feels pretty good. Fair. Do we have any ally attacks on these symbols? I assume the answer is no. I got 4 minutes. I'll figure this out in 4 minutes. The answer... No. Okay. I think I am good with my set. I think I am good if you are good to go.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a room.
Sounds
or I can
good,
host it, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I will make the room. So let's go ahead and swap. Oh, actually, before we make the room, let's show people the decks that we made. So why don't you go and start loading yours up while I go and talk about mine. Send me yours on the Discord.
Yeah.
So,
copy.
All right, for those of you who did not tune in at the beginning of our roll, we are playing retro characters in Standard to see what they do through a little random wheel. And I got Miska 2. Now, Miska 2 is a 6 hand size with only 25 life. You might think that means her abilities are crazy, and the answer is unfortunately no.
They're okay.
They're okay. First form, she can reveal an ally card from her hand to make her opponent discard 1. And then she can respond by committing a 5. After a flash attack resolves, she can either target commit 1 or refresh 1. So she can, as long as she's playing her flashes, she can keep, as long as she checks those 5s, kind of building back up. And even if she checks a 3, that means she got a 3 off the top of her deck. You're not feeling too terrible about that. And then, so to talk a little bit about the specific choices we did, we are running 16 flash attacks. We are running 4x of Gently Theft and Tornado Fist as our 5 diffs. We are running Red Gauntlet and Chainsaw Nomu. Chainsaw Nomu is technically also a 5 diff, but we can also play it as a 4 diff as long as we have less foundations than our opponent, which, as you'll see in a moment, is likely to happen. And then we are running as our non-flash attacks, Tri-Gravity Beam, as crazy as it always is, and Throat Slitter, which is another way to hand rip an opponent, as well as do powerful too. We're in a pretty decent position here in terms of hand ripping our opponent. We can like first form rip 1, then Gently Theft if we have a momentum rip 1, or if he is at deadlock, rip him 2. And then we can Throat Slitter rip another. But then we need a suite of allies to make this better. So Chainsaw Nomu is an ally attack. But then we also have 4x Carnival Barker, which is simultaneously an ally card, but it also can discard an ally card even while tenacious to reduce the damage of an attack to 1 by removing itself. We've got 2 Smokescreen, 2 Urutogi Expertise for draw, 4 Saving Bakugo, and then 4, I believe that is, and then plus Barrier Shield for allies. So we have 4, 8, 12, 14, 16, 22 allies. So it shouldn't be too hard to see at least one of our ally cards as our first form. In addition, we're just playing some good stuff on the symbols. We're playing 2 Nonagon. We are playing 4 Elasticity. We're cheating slightly and playing 4 Stables Works and 4 Internet Sensation. We are playing 3 Rifle Arm, 4 Incubating, and 4 Battle for Dominance. So the idea of this deck at the end of the day is just we're trying to lock our opponent down. We're trying to remove stuff from the hand so we connect and kill them. We're a little lacking on damage, but as you're going to see in a second, hopefully that is not a particularly big problem.
It's not that big of a deal.
All right, so now let's take a look at what Will had to bring to the table.
Give it a quick refresh because I was doing a slight adjustment while you were talking.
I thought we were done, but okay.
I was looking at my numbers for attacks, and I realized one didn't do something.
All right. So, tell me what the game plan is behind this Tira deck.
All right. So, my entire game plan is just to try and debuild you and just make your life miserable while I'm whittling at you with printed damage. So Tira is a 719 character, desperation response, meaning less than half health remaining. After the combat phase begins, draw a card. So potentially she is at 9 health. She is an 8 and or 9 hander. And then she has response once per turn. After you play a combo ability, add one of your opponent's foundations to their momentum. So she kind of debuilds to give my rival momentum. What we're basically doing is we're running, let's see, 3 different combo cards. We're running Twin Rose Toss, and then I'm running basically on water the best ones I could possibly play that say combo. We're playing Twin Rose Toss because it's just combo attack. It's the easiest one. Makes my opponent stuff their card pool. We're running Great Pinky combo Banana Bounce because that proceeds to debuild my opponent even further. It is combo face down, which means I have to find a way to get a face down card in my card pool, which is why we're running 4 Acid Man, 4 Flurry of Bows. Flurry of Bows is also there to hit my opponent for 8 if possible, because my attacks are coming in at printed. We're running Provisional Pursuit because a good chunk of these attacks are all ranged, except for Twin Rose and Flurry. And it's just another combo ability to help seal my rival stage.
Sure.
And then we're running 2 copies of Acid Screen just because it capitalizes on the 8 cards that flip themselves face down by ignoring progressive and draws a card. And it's also just a fat 7 damage and deflect 4. Deflect 4 is probably very important with this character. We're running 2 copies of Vox, or 3 copies of Vox Machina because I need to get those momentum out of my rival's stage at all, because I'm also giving them momentum every time I'm debuilding them with my character. And I definitely don't want Justin to suddenly hit me with something that it has like Power 4 EX. Maybe not in this specific matchup, but just in case.
I am running the Throat Slitter, so I could come in for
yeah.
powerful at you.
Yeah, so like that's beneficial there. 1 Ichigaki is just a good card in general. On symbol, we're running 4 Chomp because if I'm playing debuild, I might as well debuild you further. Same with the Titan in the Woods. And the foundation base is, I mean, it's honestly just what's the best way for me to stay alive while also trying to disrupt your game plan. There's not a ton here, but there's like some stuff that freezes you. There's Tranquility at the seal your stage, Refreshing Slice for me to spin my momentum and keep my strings going while committing your hopefully small stage. And we got Toughest Punk to keep ourselves alive. And then we've got Time for Rest because I can name Flash and actually block your abilities.
Wait. Oh, that's sick. Okay,
Yeah.
I feel bad not bullying you now. Are you kidding me?
Bruh. I don't get an enhanced up. I have to do something about your cards.
All right. Besides that, this looks pretty good. All right, so we will go ahead and make a room now.
Let's say this deck is probably really clunky, but it looks at least kind of fun on paper.
I will post the room info in our Discord. All right.
Okay. Join.
And then let me move over OBS over to our game view. Mm-hmm. Let's see if hopefully my thing is up. My TTS is actually up to date for the import. Yes, it is. We're good to go.
Seems I'm connecting. Hey, there we are. So you're on that side. Let's go ahead and be blue.
Yeah, I should make myself red. And let me give you the promote.
You have your deck, so let me put in mine. Just in case, let me recopy it. Boop, boop. Copy and paste. Import.
All right. Evens or odds?
I'm fine with evens.
All right. It is odd. I will go for... Hey, that means I'm not hand ripping you turn 1. You got to think of it that way. We can do better than 3 foundations, especially 3 that are that bad. Oh, this is... I mean, it's better.
Oop.
It's like objectively better.
Yeah, I can keep this. This isn't the worst thing in the world.
I think we do like that. All right. 3, 3, 2, 5. Nope. Over to you.
Oof. I'll keep my cards and I'll draw 1.
Sounds good.
Okay. Time for rest on a 2. Checks. Refreshing slice on a 2. Checks. Thank you, Flurry of Bows. Have friendship on a 3. Checks. Let's go syndicate target on a 3. And sure, we'll try Vox Machina on a 6. Checks a 5 and 6.
Sure, we'll ready up. We are going to review 1 and draw us 5. Do you have a response at the start of the combat phase?
No, I'm not in desperation.
Do you have any other responses at the start?
No, you have 3 foundations. If I die, I die.
Fair point. First form. I'm going to reveal this ally. Go ahead and discard a card for me.
Sure. What we got here? What are you revealing? You're revealing that. Let's go ahead and discard the syndicate target.
Sounds good. And then we're going to play... let's go and play this on a 4. Checks a 3/4. Any response attack being played?
No response to attacks.
All right, catch. It's a 3 low for 4 coming at you.
I think I'm fine taking 4 here.
Sounds good. I'm going to check a 5. It fails, so I'll just keep going. We're going to go... form, I'm going to draw 1 because I've played an attack.
Sounds good.
And then we're going to go on a 3, on a 3, on a 4. We'll commit our face. We don't do anything on our face. And then we'll pass it over to you. This will go into our momentum.
Justin, I have to ask you, do you know how to straighten your cards? How to organize your cards?
Oh, yeah.
You just choose not to?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
choose not to.
You bitch.
And
It was
these
this one,
two.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will keep these cards. I will draw 5.
All right.
Do you have any responses?
No.
Okay. Does that? That does that. All right, sure. Flurry of Bows on a 5. Checks a 3. Let's go 4 and 5. Any responses? It is a 4 mid 8.
No, I've got no response.
Okay. In that case, catch. It's a 4 mid 8.
On a 5. We're going to check a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're good to keep going.
Okay. Great Pinky on a 5. Checks a 3. Wow. 4, 5.
I mean, you're going to debuild me 1 anyway, so let's go and Nonagon this.
So it's sealed. I'm not going to debuild you shit. Sure. I will Flurry of Bows to draw and discard 1.
You got it.
Let's pitch this Acid Man.
Yeah, man.
Yours.
I will go ahead and pass here.
4 mid 4.
Well, thinking if I want to do anything here. We'll take 4, go to 21.
Sure. Let's go Tighten the Woods on a 4.
Okay.
Checks. Subdual Technique on a 4. And Tough Skin on a 4. Checks a 2. That one fails.
All right.
Go ahead.
We will ready up. We are going to keep both in hand and draw us 4. We're going to hand rip you for 1.
Sure. Let's pitch Flurry of Bows.
Sounds good. Then we're going to play Gently Theft on a 5. Checks a 5. I'm going to respond Internet Sensation to give it a damage. So it comes in for 9. And then I'm going to spend a momentum, make you discard that other card.
All right, I'm probably dead. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, let's go and ship it for 9.
Take 9, go to 6.
All right, let's go ahead and make a check. It passes. We'll tap down this one just for some reason. Something weird happens. We are going to go... I mean, we can just pass both these. Yeah, 4, 5. Oh, we have the same foundation. You 5, 6. Checks a 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. I don't have a way to draw. Let's go to the next game.
Yep. This isn't lethal, but this is.
That's fair. I mean, I can't do anything about it. I can ready a foundation, commit 1 for you, but you should be able to pass.
Yeah.
I will play first.
Yeah. I will draw my 6. We'll mulligan 1, 2, 3. Draw me 3.
Also, I keep forgetting that Nonagon and Carnival Barker have, like, to me, they have the same art. So for some reason, my brain was like, "Oh, it's a Carnival Barker. I'm safe. I don't need to chomp that."
I love playing cards that aren't super commonly played because then people just forget what they do. I think it's the alt art
This is good.
problem. Yeah, you're good to start.
All right. Toughest Punk on a 2. Refreshing Slice on a 2. Tranquility on a 3. And Surprising Skill on a 3. Checks a 3. Go ahead.
Wow, I get it. Playing the thing that stops me from committing your
Bro,
stuff.
this thing is just a 0 diff. Like, it's a 0 diff on symbol. I was like, let's 4x that.
We'll discard this one and draw me 2. We're going to first form reveal this Carnival Barker. Discard a card for me.
Yeah, let's discard this.
Then we're gonna play this Carnival Barker. And then we're gonna play this one. Then we're gonna play Elasticity. Then we're gonna play Battle. Then we're gonna play Saving. Then we're gonna pass it over to you.
All right. Let's ready my character. I will draw 5.
Mm-hmm.
These are cards. What do we got over here? Carnival Barker, your Togi, Elasticity, Battle. Okay. That is fine. That's a really interesting hand. Let's play Acid Man on a 4.
Sure.
Checks. It is a 3 high for 4.
Okay.
Any response to play?
No, I've got none.
Yeah, okay, catch. This is a 3 high 4. I'm not flipping Foundation. I don't want to flip it right now.
Yeah, I'm just thinking here. I think I do go ahead and block this on the 5.
Sure.
4 and 5.
Okay. This is playable while committed, right?
Yeah, but that actually the correct thing is to do this one because you might debuild me one.
That is fair. Reading your cards. Okay. Let's go Provisional Pursuit on a 5. Checks 5. Any response to play?
No, I've got none.
All right. I'll combo enhance to draw a card and seal one of your foundations. Respond Tira to eat one of your foundations to your momentum.
Sure.
We'll seal Battle and I'll draw my card.
Makes sense. I'll pass.
Your enhance. Okay. I will also pass. This is a 3 high 4.
Take 4. Go to 21.
Bet. Yeah, on a 7. 3. 4. Do I want to pass that? No, that's fine. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sure.
I'll combo and stuff your card pool.
Yeah, man.
Yours.
Yeah, I will pass.
4 high 5.
4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we go ahead and do this on a 7. Checks a 5, 6, 7, and I'll take 3.
Okay.
And 18.
Sure. Let's go Tough Skin on a 3.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll try Subdual Technique on a 5. 3, I'll let that one fail.
Sounds good. We will just draw us 6. Funny enough, I do not have an ally to show you.
Hell yeah.
We are going to go ahead and go. Might as well get some hand ripping out of you on a 5. Checks a 4. Commit this one for 5. Discard a momentum. Discard a card for me.
Okay.
Catch. It's a 4 mid 8 coming at you.
Try to block on a 6. Checks a 5, 6. Breaker 1.
Ooh. It's breaker 2.
Oh, is it? It is breaker 2. Okay, breaker 2. I don't play chump that often.
Let's go on a 2. Checks a 1. We'll commit our face for 2. We're going to commit Urotogis to draw a card. Sure. Then we're going to go on a 3. Then we're going to go on a 4. Bet. Then we're going to pass over to you.
All right. What do we got over here? You got 3 battles. Okay. Elasticity. Ready, blah, blah, blah. Iritogi, Carnival Barker. All right. I guess I should draw my hand before I make this decision.
Mm-hmm.
I'm debating whether or not I want to use Tranquility. Yeah, let's Tranquility of Death.
Sure, what are you going to Tranquility?
I'm gonna seal Carnival Barker.
Sure, you're good.
What would you like to seal?
We're going to go ahead and seal Refreshing Slice.
Sure. Let's go. Yeah, Flurry on a 5.
Sure.
Checks 5. Comes in as a 4/8, and your responses.
No, I got none.
Catch. Actually, hold on. This has EX, doesn't it? This has EX. I'm gonna EX once. I'll give it 3 speed.
Sure. We'll go ahead and block on an 8.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. This is 8 damage I'm stopping.
It is 8 damage.
No, we let this fail, and
All
I'll
right,
take 8.
Take your 8.
Down to 10.
Okay. Another one on a 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I know I can't use this right now. Let's do this just so I remember.
Sure.
That's the wrong one, but whatever. You know what I mean.
Yep.
First enhance. I'm gonna flip this to discard 1 and draw 1.
Sure.
Is it discard? Yeah, discard 1, draw 1. Oh, draw 1 and discard. Hey, it's even better for me right now. We'll discard this.
Sure.
Yours.
I will pass.
I'll EX.
Sounds good. I'll pass.
7 mid 8.
On an 8. Checks a 5, 6, 7, 8. Flip elasticity. Your next attack gets -3 damage.
Okay. Yeah, let's try acid screen on a 6.
Sure.
Checks a 5. We'll go 6 because I don't have any combo this turn. First enhance, I'll draw a card with acid screen, and it comes in with -3 damage. You said?
Yes.
Okay.
Boop. I'm gonna flip battle for dominance.
Yep.
Remove this and draw a card.
Sure. I'll flip Flurry of Bows, and I'll draw 1, discard 1.
Sure.
Let's discard this. Ooh, there's a lot of good cards here. I guess we'll discard Provisional Pursuit because I don't think I'm passing that on a 7.
Sure.
Yours.
I'll pass.
4 high 4.
We'll block on a 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, and I'll take 2.
Sure. The fact that you had 3 of those is really funny to me.
Yeah, no, I looked at it. I was like, wow, I'm dead.
Let's go Weapon Clash on a 5.
Sure.
Checks. We'll try Time for Rest on a 6. Checks a 4. You're gonna make me discard a card. I think I'd rather just get the extra foundation here.
Sure. I'm gonna keep 1 in hand. Draw me 5.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go ahead and reveal this ally and make you discard 1.
Sure. Acid Man is gone.
Let's see here. You've got 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah, that's got to be the line. Let's go on a 5. Checks a 3. I have checked almost every 3.
What do you do?
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Less foundation, strong foundation after the effect is damage, your rival discards 1. Okay.
Catch. 4 mid for 5.
Yeah, let's go ahead and block on a 6.
Oh my god.
It's a 3, 4, 5, 6. Full block breaker 2.
Sounds good. I'm gonna make a. Does breaker 2 stop the next check to play a card or just next check?
Next check to play a card.
Okay, so then I will make a check against the 5. It passes. I will go ahead and ready Stables to draw a card.
Sure.
Wow, this sucks. We will go on a 1, 2.
Checks a 1. Okay.
I mean, we do need to get some damage. So 5, 6, 7.
Sure.
5, 6, 7. And then
This is I discard 1, and then if it deals damage, I draw 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you're gonna blitz.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and discard this team Ichigaki.
And then
Okay, you
I'm
have first
gonna
hand.
ship a 5 for 5.
Sure, I'm gonna enhance with refreshing slice.
Oh, sure.
Please commit a foundation for me.
Yes. Still a 5 for 5.
Yeah, I'll take 5. 14.
Sounds good. And then we are going to go on a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
On a 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to commit Uratogi to draw a card.
Sure.
And then we'll pass it over to you.
3 in hand.
3 in hand.
Okay. I will draw a fresh 7.
Sure.
Well then, let's go. Titan in the Woods.
Mm-hmm.
Time for Rest.
Mm-hmm.
And Toughest Punk. Checks a 2 on a 4. We'll go 3 and 4. Actually, this is starting my combat phase. Okay. Go ahead.
Sure.
4 in hand.
Sounds good. I am going to review... let's go ahead and review this internet sensation to draw me 4.
Okay.
Sure, that makes my hand really easy. Let's go on a 3. Let's go
okay.
on a 2. Let's go on a 3. Let's go on a 3. We are in deadlock.
I don't even know if I have anything that cares about that. Let's review the subdual technique, and I'll draw 4.
Sure.
This hand sucks. This deck sucks. 2 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Ruin you. Do I have any deadlock in hand? Does it matter? No. All right. Yeah, let's just play this flurry on a 5.
Sure.
Yes. Responses.
No response.
First stance, I will Tighten the Woods. Please ruin 1.
You got it, man.
Yours.
I will go ahead and pass.
I will also pass. Catch.
On a 5. Checks a 4, 5. Full block.
Yep. Acid Man on a 5. Checks. 3 high 4. Any responses?
No, I'm good.
First stance, I'll flurry. I'll draw 1, discard 1.
Sounds good.
We'll discard Syndicate target.
I'm going to battle for dominance, remove 1 to draw.
Sure. I will... I guess I'll flip a foundation to give this 2 speed and flip it after it resolves. Or, sorry, 2 damage.
Sounds good. I will go ahead and pass.
Send it 3 high 6.
On a 5. Checks a 3, 4, and 5. Full block.
Okay, sure. Flips. Now, if only I had these cards that care about face downs. Right now. Let's go Vox Machina on a 4.
Sure.
And Titan in the Woods on a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's why. I was like, why wasn't it doing the thing? Go ahead.
All right. We'll keep the 1 in hand, and we were going to draw us 5. That's cute. First form, I am going to go ahead and reveal this.
Sorry, before you do that, my bad. I need to time for rest.
Oh, sure.
I will flip this naming Flash.
Sounds
-2
good.
speed to all your Flash.
We're going to name ally.
Yeah.
Or show ally.
Yeah.
Do the button.
Which one do I want to pitch? I think we want to pitch this Weapon Clash.
Sure. We will go ahead and go. This is a. But you giving my stuff -2 speed?
All your Flash moves.
All my Flash moves -2 speed. The answer.
It's not play Flash moves, clearly. Now just be in danger.
This is actually fine to go ahead and just throw out. Yeah, let's go Chainsaw Nomu on a 5. Checks a 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do 4, 5.
Sure.
Go ahead and Catch. It's a 4 mid for 5 at you.
Yeah. Block on a 6.
Oh, sorry, it's a
Checks
2
a
mid.
5. Oh, so block on a 4. It passes.
Sounds
block,
good.
No responses.
Make a check against a 5. It checks.
Yep.
I'm going to ready the stables work, and I'm going to draw me a card.
Yep.
We probably want to get some damage off on you or make you burn your toughest punks. This does, funnily enough, put you in draw an extra card. Do I not want to do that? We're going to commit Uratogi to draw a card.
Okay.
We are going to... I think this one is better. On a 5/6.
That's a good
checks
one.
a 4/5/6.
-2 speed because
Yep.
it's flash.
So it is a 2. Oh, and this should be one of these also. 2 high for 5 coming at you.
Oh, she doesn't do the thing, does she? She doesn't. Oh, that's not been ready this comment phase. That's fine.
Oh,
I
it
thought
should,
you were
be,
committing.
it should
Yeah.
be this one.
Okay, yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, 5's good. Go to 9.
And then we'll make a check against a 5, check a 4. We'll do that to ready 1 and get
Sure.
to draw another card. Now we're going to go on a 4.
Would you like to do this?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Okay.
4, 5. We'll do 5, 4, and 5. And
Okay.
then we'll go on a 5.
Sure.
Over to you.
All right. Well, I guess I should clear my card pool first. Boop. Let's review this syndicate target and draw 7, and then I'll draw my 8th after that.
Sure.
7 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right. Cool. Let's go. I think I have to play at least one attack, so I think we do this. Acid Man on a 4.
Sure.
Checks. Responses.
I've got no response.
All right. First enhance. I'm going to Vox Machina. I'll remove this. Each player spends 2 momentum, and then I'll draw a card for each player who does that. So I'll draw 1, and then I'll.
You do not read your own cards. Look at that
What?
card again.
Oh, god damn it, it's the wrong one. Whatever.
Go and just mill the card so we're back to cycling.
That's fine. It's the other one that does that, I think.
I was like, yo, that's crazy.
No, I think it's Mighty 9 that draws you cards.
Yeah. All right.
In that case, I will enhance to give this 2 damage and flip it after it resolves.
Sure. Let's go ahead and pass.
Let's go ahead and use this Titan in the Woods, which kills it. Yours?
Yep, I will pass.
I'll go and use the other one.
I will pass.
Yeah, 3 high 6.
On a 6.
Okay.
Checks a 4, 5, and 6.
Sure.
Full block.
Let's go Chomp on a 4.
Sure.
Checks. Let's kill Nonagon.
Read your card.
Oh, it's a 3. Okay, then we'll kill the Carnival Barker.
Sure, that makes sense.
Again, I get these 2 mixed up so often. I'm like,
Yeah.
Nonagon's a 2, right? Ew, this hand is so bad.
You have 8 cards. What do you mean this hand is so bad?
I drew no attacks, and they're all shitty foundations on a 3. I guess on a 3. Checks. Go ahead.
Cool. We will ready up. We will review this one, and we will draw us 5.
During the combat phase after the combat phase begins, I'll draw a card.
Sure. So you got 5 cards in the end. I'm going to reveal this ally to make you discard 1.
Sure, I'll pitch this +4 block.
Let's go ahead and... are you at deadlock yet?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or exactly 10.
Gotcha. Let's go ahead and go Tornado Fist on a 5. Checks a 3, 4, 5. Any response to the attack being played?
Nope.
All right, I am going to go and ship a 4 high for 5 at you.
Sure. Block on a 7. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Full block.
Sounds good. I'm gonna make a check against a 5. Checks a 3. We'll commit. I think at this point, committing 2 to refresh 1 is probably correct. My computer.
Depends on the one. Yeah, if you're refreshing the one that draws a card, yeah.
The computer is lagging for a second. 1 sec. There we go. Yeah, we'll refresh this one to draw a card and then draw a card.
Okay.
We're gonna commit Uratogi's to draw a card.
Sure.
Let's go ahead and go on a 5/6. Checks
Sure.
a 5/6.
Okay.
Any response to the attack being played?
Nope.
All right, we'll ship it. It's a 4 mid for 5.
4 mid for 5, and this makes me discard a card if it hits me. I guess we're blocking a 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Full block breaker 2.
Sounds good. We'll make a check against a 5. I will choose to fail that one.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to start getting stuff that kills you. So we're gonna go this on a 3.
Mm-hmm.
This on a 3. This on a 4. And then we'll pass.
Sure. All right, deck. Please give me attacks. I'm begging you. I'll review this Vox Machina and draw 6 cards, and then I'll ready my stage. 1, 2, 3. And then I guess I'll draw my additional. Oh boy. I'm having one of those games, dog. It's the best. On a 2. Checks. On a 3. It's a 2. We'll go 3. And we'll play one of these on a 4. Checks. Go ahead. I am in deadlock.
Sounds good. We'll review 1 and draw as 4.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have something you'd like to do at the start?
Yeah, I'll draw my additional.
Sure. We're gonna make you discard 1.
Yeah, that's fine. Which ones? This one, this one. It's gotta be the subdual technique.
Sounds good. We're gonna go gently theft on a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Checks a 5. Give it 2 damage.
Yeah.
So it's currently a 5 or 4 for 10. We are going to go ahead and deadlock, make you discard or remove a card.
Remove a card. Let's remove this refreshing slice.
Sure. And then we're going to ship a 4 mid for 10 at you.
Sure. On a 6. Checks 5, 6 full block.
Sounds good. I don't have anything to ready, so we will just go on.
Don't you just respond so you can make me commit stuff? It's bruh.
Sure, we'll do it. Make a check against. We'll go and commit down 1 of your toughest punks.
Right. So like I
It
just
burns
respond with to make you commit 1. Yeah. Like you're like 14 foundation.
Oh,
it's
it's
not
your
even the
rival
same
commits.
garden.
For some reason, I
Yeah.
thought this card let you choose the.
Actually,
commit.
no. You know what? I'll flip to ready this.
So, yeah, that
There.
makes sense.
I'm like, why are you so scared of this
We'll
little
play.
zero?
We'll commit Uratogi to draw a card.
Yeah, you're fine.
We are going to go ahead and go Throat Slitter on a 5/6.
Oh
Checks
hell yeah,
a
that card had
4,
words on it.
4, 5, 6. In response attack being played.
No responses.
Blitz, you're going to discard a card.
And if it deals damage, I draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's pitch this in to get target.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then I am going to go ahead and give my next check +1.
Sure. I will weapon clash for -2 damage.
Sure. I'll give my next check +1.
Sure. I will blow up my other face down with the other weapon clash for -2 damage. I am no longer in deadlock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No longer in deadlock.
Cool. I will ship a 5 mid for 1.
Yeah, I'll take 1 and I'll draw my card.
Cool. We will then go on a 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to pass it over to you.
Let's see if I can draw attacks now. I'll draw 5. Okay, and then we'll draw 1 additional.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we might be able to do something.
Sure.
Flurry on a 5. Checks a 3. 4-5 comes in as a 4 mid 8. Any responses?
I've got none.
Yep. First enhance. Catch.
On a 7, checks a
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Give your next one -3 damage.
Our next one -3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go Great Pinky on a 5. Checks a 5. Any responses?
We're gonna Nonagon this one.
I'm gonna Ichigaki.
Sure, that's fine.
And that removes. So this is a 4 mid 4 or 4 mid 1. First enhance, I will Flurry, and I'll draw 1, discard 1.
Sure. We're gonna give this attack -1 damage.
That is fine. I will combo to make you add a foundation from your stage to your card pool, and I'll respond with Tira to add 1 foundation to your momentum.
Sure. I will pass.
I will ruin 1.
Sure. This. Are you in dead? You said you're no longer in deadlock, right?
No longer in deadlock.
Okay. I will pass.
Yeah, 4 mid 0.
I'll take 0.
I bet you will. See, this is a ranged move. What else do you have over here? You have these. You have 3 cards in hand. How do I deal 8 damage to you? This is so difficult.
You just don't.
No, I gotta.
I have been on 8 damage for like 4 turns.
I know, on a 7. 5. We'll go 6 and 7.
Sure.
Is a 4 mid 8.
Sounds good.
Got anything? I got nothing.
I'm gonna battle for dominance, remove 1 to draw 1.
Sure. I will pass.
I'm gonna battle for dominance, remove 1 to draw 1.
Sure. I will pass.
We're gonna go ahead and barrier shield here.
Sure.
Speed is 0.
Sure, I'll flip this and abort the attack.
Sure, my next thing does still get breaker 2.
That's fine. It means you don't breaker to me yet. That's the important part. I'll pitch this.
Sure.
I think we just do this as hard as possible. Yeah, on a 7. Checks a 4. 5. 6 and 7.
Sure.
Responses.
I've got none.
Add a foundation to your card pool, please.
Yeah, we'll add. We don't need 3 of these. We'll add a. Actually, we do need 3 of those. But I don't think you're not going to do enough here.
Yeah, probably not. It's 4 mid 4.
-2 speed.
Yeah. 2 mid 4.
Yeah, we're gonna go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Checks a 5, 6, and I'll take 2. And then break.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Now I have to think about this. How many cards are in your hand?
3.
3?
Oh, yeah, 3.
Do you have a way to draw on here? Probably not. You only have 2 cards in your card pool. This probably doesn't kill you. Because even with the breaker, I could probably pass this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd have to. No. Okay. Yeah, we'll just pass.
Cool.
I'll take my 1 momentum.
I'll review 1 and draw me 4.
Mm-hmm.
We got to put these in a discard first because we're gonna cycle. All right. Game. I'm gonna mill out soon, so please give me good stuff. We did not even find an ally. That's sick.
Oof.
That's fine. That's fine. I think we will go ready up all
I'm
of
only
these.
at 9 after all. If you drew attacks, I might just still die.
You're at 8, but you're functioning at 14.
That's fair. That's fair.
Let's go on a 5. Checks a 5. Yeah. We're gonna give this 2 damage.
Sure. So it is a 4 mid or 4 high 7.
It is a 4, 4, 7.
Yeah.
Correct.
I got nothing.
All right, 4 high for 7 coming at you.
Yeah, I'll take 1. That's the wrong one. Stop. There we go. I'll take 1.
Cool. We'll clear this from the card pool.
That's fine.
And then we'll make a check as well.
Yeah.
We'll let that fail.
Okay.
We'll go fist on a 5. Checks a 4, 5.
Okay.
We'll commit this one to make 5.
Sure.
Any response attack being played?
Nope.
All right. 4 high for 5 coming at you.
Half on a 5. Checks a 3. 4, 5. I'll take 3. Go to 4.
Sounds good. This will deal damage, so it'll clear. I'll make a check
Yep.
against a 5. It passes, so I'll ready and draw a card. Then we will go on a 5. Checks a 5. This comes in with 2 damage.
Okay.
Four mid for 7 coming at you.
Block on a 6. Checks a 5. We'll go 6. I'll take nothing.
Sounds good. Make a check. We will go ahead just in case we did something wrong here. Commit 2 to pass it. Tap down the weapon clash. And then this should be exact lethal.
Yeah. How fast is it? Oh, yeah.
3
5.
low. So it is theoretically blockable with a +0.
No, I don't have a +0. I have a +2. If I assume to get target, maybe. Yeah, but.
I think the conclusion I got from this game is that Tira sucks.
Tira is neat. She's not good. Especially when I have such bad combo options. I think Tier 2 is probably better because she at least gets the good symbol. Although I don't know what combo she gets on that. Because she's Yusuke symbols. So
yeah.
Or Yusuke 1, so...
After each of these, I want to do a little like breakdown of kind of the 2 decks that we see. First of all, I do want to ask, do we want to play the game 3?
No.
You didn't love what your deck was doing?
No, that was abysmal.
So let's go and talk a little bit about these. Could these characters exist in Standard? So I'll start with Miska. She would need, I think, some small buffs here and there, but the core gameplay loop's actually kind of interesting, I think, for her. Like,
that's fair.
I don't want her to be at 25 health. I think this character should, in the modern world, be a 30 health character every day of the week. But, like, she does just demand a lot of cards in hand. And the Void symbol has gotten very, very good at hand ripping. Between, like, Throat Slitter, Gently Theft, and Chainsaw Nomu, plus Trigrab for later, which this one didn't come up, but there are definitely games where this could have come up. We're just kind of in a position where, like, we are ripping the crap out of your hand.
Oh, yeah.
And like flashes when your opponent is now dealing with both, like, has to have good foundations and has to have good attacks, or good cards in hand, just felt kind of rough. And I think her responsibility is exceptionally powerful.
Right.
I know I cheated, and these games would probably have been much harder if I didn't cheat. This card's insane in her.
Yeah, that card's very good.
Like, I saw this card, I was like, oh, this is so cool. We just constantly are drawing cards off of we're converting every one of our attacks back into a draw. I kind of liked what this character's doing. I think she's fun.
I would like my character better if I had more options.
Like,
I think the ability to debuild you early is really strong. But it doesn't matter when my combo options are really bad. Or they're hard to accomplish, like the face down, so I have to play like subpar attack packages. I like I was saying, if I was playing the other Tira that also requires combo cards, having death or good in life makes such a big difference. I get the 2 good combo charge cards from Girl Power. I get Feast, and I get to play Potato. I get to go really cool things with that character. This one, however, my options are really bad. So if we got a Tira 1 back, we'd also have to get like a full kit for her. It may not have to be the exact same kit that she had in Standard, but she'd have to have a kit.
Yeah, I absolutely agree, like 100%. I actually think it's kind of funny because if we had done this series pre the last rotation and she'd had access to like the combo Fury package that existed with like, because she's got death, right? Like I assume.
Yeah, she has death.
Yeah. And we were playing in like a Bakugo 2 world.
Oh, absolutely.
This character like
she'd be a lot
so
better.
Cool. But I think in this position, and like, I'm gonna move over to the UVS Ultra to show some people some other cards. For those of you who aren't much retro players, she clearly, I think, really needed cards like Scratch Glissando, like that converted that momentum into additional like doing stuff.
Absolutely. And that's what I mean by needing a kit, because I need a way to stop you from having so much momentum.
Yeah. Like you're playing Vox Machina to keep, like, because in this matchup I didn't have momentum, so imagine if I'm playing a like EX3 powerful 3 character. Like you give me momentum feels like a death sentence, and your way to clear momentum was Vox Machina, an asset that's giving you at most +2 to your check, and also means you can't have momentum.
Right.
In order to enable Mineta bounce, you're having to like play Flurry of Bows. And like,
to be fair, Flurry of Bows felt great. That card actually felt great. It was the Mina card that flips. That did not feel good.
I think in isolation, Flurry of Bows feels good here. I also noticed that because you're running Flurry of Bows, is that why you're running no 3-diffs in this deck?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're running no 3-diffs. And so like you're not going to play as many of your powerful foundations. Like, this felt rough.
Yeah.
Here. I could see you reprinting Miska with either nothing or like 1 or 2 small cards and like give her 30 health and I think she's fine.
Right.
You would need to do a lot to make this character good because I think a Sea Dog put it best. 19 health is not a lot.
It's not.
Like I could kill you in 3 moves as a character who doesn't pump any damage. 3 or 4 moves. Imagine you're playing like a Godzilla who's literally 2-tapping you from any stage of the game.
Oh yeah, yeah. And the ability to be an 8/9 hander sounds really, really good.
Yeah.
Not when you have to be at 9.
Yeah.
When you have to be at 9, it's like I get maybe 1 turn with that, and then my second ability is basically worthless because by the time I'm at 9, my rival probably has enough of a stage that debuilding them won't hurt me or won't hurt them.
No, absolutely. And like maybe there's like a universe where like you could have like a bunch of turbo cutting cards, but we don't really have those in Modern Standard.
Right.
So you can't put yourself down to 9 and then say, I'm just going to block everything. You kind of have to let the opponent decide you're at 9 without killing you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that sucks.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it.
To
be fair, that second game was also abysmal because I just couldn't draw attacks for like 3 turns despite being an 8-hander.
For sure. I need to check something real quick before I move on. I think that does cover everything, though. Yeah, chat. I hope you guys found that somewhat entertaining. I'm thinking if this ends up doing somewhat well, we're gonna like do more episodes of this. We'll get more comfortable with the format as time goes on.
Yeah, I would probably say not doing this one every single week.
No, of course.
Every other week or something.
Yeah. If you guys have any suggestions of how to make it better, things for us to do, please let us know. Other than that, I think that we are good to go. Have a good day. Is there anyone that we want to raid?
Is there anyone on right now? I don't see anyone who's streaming right now, but I'm not following everyone yet.
I do want to see something real quick.
Sure.
Yeah. So, I think that that's all for us today. Thank you guys so much for coming out at kind of the last minute. Have a good day, everybody.
Later.